If I were to sum up what's buzzing around my Facebook, where I've got a mix of theater big shots from all over Canada, you'd notice everyone's stuck on the same topic: the future, or lack thereof, of theater. Most of these creative minds feel like theater's losing its mojo. They think audiences just aren't into it anymore. And if you talk to folks at other Canadian theaters, you'll hear a lot of them are sweating their prospects. Funding's never been lower, crowds are thinning out, and honestly, it's tough to keep the lights on. Canadian theater's in a rough spot, they say. But despite all these challenges, I don't think theater's on its deathbed. There's a way forward, but it'll take some fresh ideas. In this video, I'm going to pitch to you one way I believe theater can make a bit of a comeback. It involves embracing a different medium. I'm a serious comic book fan, no shame in admitting that. What draws me to comics is how they blend visuals, storytelling, and mythology. Comics are all about the art. The artists are the stars here, and rightfully so. Unlike movies, comics can tackle wild, novel perspectives. The way they play with light and shadow, think Caravaggio, can transport you into a world of smoke and fire. It's like the romantic artists of old, from Blake to Turner and Goya, are secretly sketching Batman, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men from 60s to the 90s. Now, like many art forms over the years, computers came along and changed the whole game. The classic hand-drawn charm of old comics got a bit diluted by this digital shift. But despite that, comics are more popular than ever. Lots of folks read them on tablets and screens nowadays. And comics have expanded beyond the page. They're popping up on screens and even in our ears. I'm not talking about movie adaptations here. There's this whole new world of moving comics and audio comics. Take Warner Brothers, for example. They recently transformed Alan Moore's Watchmen into a scrolling comic with a touch of animation, and it's hands down the best adaptation of that iconic work to date. There's also a whole new adaptation wave happening in the audio world. Audiobooks are incredibly popular right now, offering a convenient way to enjoy literature on the go. Companies like Audible, though not always friendly to creatives, a topic for another video, are making literature more accessible than ever. And the quality is top-notch. But here's where it gets really interesting. Full cast recordings. Imagine actors performing books as if they're on stage, bringing characters to life with their voices. Last year, this concept jumped into the comic book realm when Audible released a full cast recording of Neil Gaiman's Sandman series, one of DC's finest comics. And it works beautifully. Just with simple sound effects like wind and water, you're transported from a London street to the depths of hell. The audio Sandman series pushes the limits of audio drama, showing what's possible when creatives are given the freedom to realize ambitious projects within constraints. Now back to theater. Theater is a big endeavor. To put on a show, you've got to juggle a lot of moving parts. You've got actors, designers, prop masters, and a whole crew of artists, each adding their touch to the production. And let's talk money. It's a huge investment. But the returns are usually slim. Because of this, a lot of Canadian theater companies are toning down their ambitions. They're sticking mostly to solo acts, where one person just stands and talks against a plain black backdrop. When a company does decide to go big with multiple actors, they tend to stick to realistic themes. Realism is popular because it's budget-friendly. You can set a scene with just stuff you'd find at a thrift store. If you're a creative looking to stage a play in various locations, especially in imaginative or supernatural settings like Neil Gaiman's Sandman, most companies won't bite due to the high costs involved. Being creative can really break the bank. But here's the thing. With audio productions, we can create any setting or scenario using just some clever sound editing. This opens up a world of possibilities for theater scripts. Picture this. Gather your actors around a few microphones in a padded basement, record, then edit and design, and the result? A full-fledged production in audio format for a fraction of the cost. Audio drama could be the next big thing for theater because you can reach audiences worldwide with just a click or a tap. But, Julian, you might argue, this isn't traditional theater. It's a different medium altogether. Theater is all about that live, interactive experience between performers and audiences. You're right, my outspoken friend. The essence of theater is its live nature. The real challenge for modern theater is attracting audiences. People aren't showing up to engage in that live, interactive experience anymore. So how do we get them through those doors? We do it the same way Broadway has been drawing audiences to musical theater. Just look at examples from Andrew Lloyd Webber to Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton. They use concept albums to get audiences excited about the live show. It's no coincidence that when movies or TV adaptations come out, Audible releases new audio productions of the same material. These adaptations inspire audiences to seek out the original literature, and a quick and easy way to do that is through audio consumption. Can audio productions of plays spark interest in live performances of those same scripts? And maybe those big-budget plays that flop in audio form could save companies some serious cash. Audio productions cost way less than full live shows, making them a smarter investment for financially struggling theater companies. Have I convinced you that this is an avenue available to theaters? To those creatives on my Facebook, here's a way to inspire interest and output for all of your untouched material. How many of you are ready to see your work presented in any way so it can exist? If you are interested in this further, please don't hesitate to contact me. I can help you make it a reality. Look under this video, you'll find my contact information. And if you're not interested, well, might as well just toss me a like or subscribe for more topics on this nature.